Okay, today we started student calibration, or not student calibration, but student quizzing of each other because we were finding that accountability, as always, is very important, particularly for an extracurricular practice such as playing a ukulele. There were some kids that realized I didn't have time to quiz them, and so they just kind of didn't practice. And they were just crossing their fingers. Well, if I don't get called, I don't have to get a bad score. But I called everybody today, and we found out there were a lot of people that were getting 0s out of 5. Then there were some people that I found out were getting some really rough scores. And so I decided that you can't just have kids quiz each other. What has to happen is you have to explain the calibration of the scores and let them know what I would feel a particular person might get. And if I could do that, then they'll all start thinking like I think about evaluating, and that's the top of Bloom's taxonomy, right? Evaluating other people's play is actually a very difficult thing, and it should be left to the advanced players or people that know how to evaluate. And if you can evaluate someone else's playing, does that benefit you? Yeah, because then you can incorporate their thinking into your own playing, right? And whatever you say they need to improve on, guess what? You'd better be good at it. Okay, so, say for example, who would like to be tested? Go ahead. No, he's being tested right now again, but besides, you said you've memorized, right?
I have another song that I need to work on, so I just want to be tested on that one.
Okay, so go ahead, stand up here and keep your face out of view. All right, there you go. Go. What about your name, your nickname, the song that you're playing? Because all of a sudden I'm hearing about volcanoes. I don't even know what you're trying to sing.
So, my name is Mr. Mustache, and I'm being tested by,
Eric the Elephant.
Eric the Elephant, and I'm going to be singing Someone to Lava from the short mini movie Lava by Pixar.
Oh. All right, well, you've already played. That was supposed to be your introduction right there. So your introduction should look like that if I'm videoing you and I'm testing you. But mostly I will not video test anyone. They're just going to be playing. But usually introduce yourself first.
Okay.
That's the key. Because everything has an introduction, details, and a conclusion. But in this case, we already heard you. What would you rate him showing on fingers out of 5? Because he didn't memorize. If he didn't memorize, if he memorized, I would have given him 6 on that, easily. Wouldn't you? Because he was playing on time. He needed to use his sheet music. That was the only flaw that I saw. If all of you could play like that, I'd give all of you 5s. Got it? That's a 5. I calibrate that as a 5. If you're not calibrating him as a 5, you need to explain why. Does he not deserve 5? Yes?
Well, my strumming was a little bit off, and then in the beginning, I felt like I messed up on that part.
Even though your strumming might have been a little bit off, I didn't notice it in the enjoyment of the song. I would have thought that that's what you wanted me to hear. Raise your hand if you think he deserved a 4 and tell me why. This is evaluation practice. Tell me why you would think he deserves only a 4. You have to find a flaw. If you can't find a flaw, then he deserves a 5. See, I saw a lot of people showing me 4, but now you've changed your mind. What's the flaw? Okay, go.
Sheet music.
That's not a flaw. I allow sheet music. Only if you memorize you get a +1. So you're actually a 5. Go take a seat. He tried to give himself a 3, that's fine. But I don't see a 3, I see a 5. Okay, who else wants to be quizzed? Go. Now remember, I'm going to be factual about it. Don't get mad or don't go crying if I actually tell you the truth of how I feel. I'm not giving everyone a 5 here, you know that, right? What's your nickname?
Mr. Blah.
Okay, Mr. Blah.
How do I put worksheets in here?
Huh? Go, Mr. Blah.
Somewhere over the rainbow,
only give a minute. I heard enough. What would you give him on your fingers? Show me what you would give him. See, I see a lot of 5s this time. See, now we're calibrating. Some people are 4.5. Some people are actually giving a 4. Tell me why 4.
I couldn't hear him sing much.
Yeah.
It was like kind of blurry-ish.
So you want him to go louder.
Sing a little
That's hard to do though because you can get out of tune really easily when you're loud.
Well, I don't know. What would happen if you went louder? Let's see if you can give him a 5. Go. Continue the song. Somewhere, wherever you stopped. Keep going from there.
I forgot where I stopped.
Well, then start somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere over the rainbow, birds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Someday wish upon a star, waking up with the clouds that far behind me. Where troubles melt like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where find me.
All right, stop. Now, did he make you reconsider, or do you still feel it?
Yeah.
All right, so show me on your hands. What's that?
5.
I would give him a 5 easily. I would give him a 5. I would have given him a 5 before, even when he was quieter. But you'll know now. You just learned something. People like it a little louder. Because if your ukulele is 5 times loud and your volume is only at a 2, that's a problem. But his ukulele was maybe at about 5, and your voice is about a 3 to 4, 3.5. You could actually go a little bit louder on your voice to practice, and it was a great job. Nicely done. Okay, who else would like to be quizzed? Go.
Can I do the same song as Lohan?
Yes, you may. Go. Doesn't matter. Okay, say your nickname.
My nickname is Smiley, and I'm gonna play Someone to Lava.
Okay, good.
There was a volcano moving all alone in the middle of the sea. Sat out of his bed, watching all the couples play. And wishing that he had someone to.
Okay, stop. All right, what would you guys rate that? I would say I need to hear your voice a little bit louder, and that's one of the things you probably would have expected. Or what do you think? What would you rate?
3.
You'd rate yourself at about a 3?
Yeah.
I'd say I would rate that at about a 4 because I want your voice to come out even stronger. Your ukulele is very powerful at about a 5, and I like your strumming patterns. It's very strong. Your voice needs to be able to keep up with that. Do you want to give it another try and see what your volume would look like if you really push it? Okay, continue from where you were at. Go. Or maybe you could tone your ukulele down a little bit so that it wouldn't be so contrasting with your voice. So maybe play your ukulele at about a 4, and your voice will actually show more through.
I have a dream I hope will come true, that you're here with me and I'm here with you. I wish that the earth
now show me. I see, but do you see that there was an improvement? Did you see that when she lowered it, the volume of the ukulele, her voice came out and she raised her volume about a notch higher. And it kind of balanced it out. And I could hear her voice so much better. I would give a 5 to that, easily. That's a 5. Especially because there was improvement and the progress is the most important part. But it was very well done. Okay, good job. All right, now we understand what calibration looks like, right? I'm not going to have anybody come up and try to show me what a 3 looks like, because that would be embarrassing, right? You want me to show you what a 3, or do you guys think you guys know what a 3 or a 0 or a 1 or a 2?
Yeah.
Who wants to calibrate a 3 for me?
Wait, on purpose?
Deliberate.
Oh.
That means you know that it's just gonna be a 3, because you're not. Yeah, it's like you're not gonna give it your 100%, but I would be able to gauge what that 3 might look like. Okay, you. Say your nickname. Mr. Dude.
Yeah.
Dude awesome. Dude perfect.
Mr. Dude,
Hey, you don't have your sheet music? Why don't you have it out? Dude of Eden? Cool. Alright, so what are you going to show us?
Stitches.
Okay, and you're going to try to do it as a 3?
Yeah.
Alright, get further in. No, further that way. There, go.
I thought that I've been hurt before, but no one's ever left me quite this sore. Your words cut deeper than a knife. Now I need someone to bring me back to life. Got a feeling that I'm going. Oops. I'm not really calling you my lover. Move on. You wait until I can't breathe. Shaking, falling onto my knees. Now that I'm without you.
Alright, you failed. You're off. That actually was a 4. That was a 4. He did not hit a 3. You did not do it as badly as a 3 should be. You failed. I wanted you to do a 3. You gave me a 4. Because it's not enough. Shh, quiet. It's not enough to be slightly off to deserve a 3. He was only slightly off. His volume was loud, which was excellent, wasn't it? His strum, he knew every chord was so pure and clean, yet I couldn't bring him down to a 3 for that. Come on. I want a real 3. Yes, you're gonna give me a real 3, hopefully. And don't give me a 2. I'm asking for a 3. A 3 might be like the voice is too low, but also the ukulele's too low. And they keep it that way, right?
Let's see here.
And then the fingers are buzzing, something like that.
Introduce.
Yeah, alright, go, hurry up.
Name's Winter, but
Shh.
my name's Winter, and gonna play Take 2 to Sky by Owl City. Shipwreck in a sea of faces. Just dream me a world up there. Wait, your friends in higher places. Carry me away from here. Have a light, let the sun eclipse you. Cause your flight is about to leave. And there's more to this brave adventure than you ever believe. Bird's eye view. Awake the stars cause they're all around you. Wide eyes will always brighten the blue. Chase your dreams and remember me, sweet bravery. Cause after all those wings will take you up so high. Wait, what? Hit the forest and the floors, erase the wind and take 2 to the sky.
Alright,
That was a 4.
that was about a 4. See, you guys aren't even trying hard. Forget it. I'm not gonna expect you guys to give me a 3. I don't think you guys can handle it. Alright, quiet. Shh. When I say quiet, you are quiet. That's the rule. That's the law. I'm the law of the land, so zip it. All right, say for example, what's a 0? All right, I'll show you what a 0 is. Quiet. We're gonna calibrate this because I need it. I need something for these kids to know what a 0 should look like. So this is a 0. I didn't do it. Okay, that's a 0. I didn't practice and I can't play it even if you put the sheet music in front of me. That's a 0. What's a 1? They show a little minor piece of effort. Now the salary is 4 to 5. 3 is a really low salary, right? Because you can tell maybe the person didn't practice, but if the person practiced, you give them the 4 or the 5. You aim for a 4. If they memorize it, you give them a bonus point so that you could get 6 points for the song. But a 1 might be or you get 1 point for the singing. One of the points is the quality of the singing. If they didn't have the right melody, like they're singing,
Stitches.
like, you know, alright, you play Stitches for me and I'll sing it.
Oh.
Go. Quick.
No.
Give me the lyrics.
Wait.
Alright, go. No, I wanted Stitches.
Oh.
Not Take to the Sky.
Here.
Thank you.
Where's the card? Where's the card?
Okay, go. I thought that I've been hurt before, but no one's ever left me quite this sore. Your words cut deeper than a knife. Now I need someone to breathe me back to life. Got a feeling that I'm going under, but I don't know I'll make it out alive if I call it calling you my lover. Move on, you watch me bleed until I can't breathe. That was great ukulele, but that was really poor. I would say that's a 3. That's a 3 because the ukulele was great, but the singing was not. All you have to do is check YouTube to find a melody these days.
I can do a.
Okay, so check YouTube and you get a melody.
You can sing bad.
Yeah, alright. Right, next, we're gonna go to a number 2 now. Now play, go. Oh, you guys stand over.
I wanna play.
Stand. So you can get credit. There, go.
Hi, my name is Mr. Mustache.
Yeah, I only need to hear you. Here. And don't look at the camera. There, okay, go.
Wait, no, hold on. Oh, sorry.
I thought
Oh, wait.
that I heard before, but no one's ever left me quite this sore. Your words cut deeper than a knife. Now I need someone to breathe me back to life. Okay, there's a 1. Now, a 2 will be somewhere in between there. So you guys get the idea. No, that's it. There's probably way too much footage here that I'll have to edit, so done. You guys can form bands and try to figure out what song you're gonna do. Back up in 5 minutes. Right now, you're finding a band.